So I haven't made access into these downstairs units at all. My guess is 4 is gonna have water in it, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Because we sprayed quite a bit of water up here. We've sprayed very little water. We have just a tiny bit of water in that unit, 5 and 8, because we sprayed over the top just a little bit. But I doubt anything's in 1 or 2. Choose a view, Clark. So the fire, when we got in, we were second engine in coming off of that side.
Yeah.
So by the time we got there, our other engine outside had knocked down everything on the porch and everything. So we came in, one of the can lights had actually fallen out because it had gotten hot. And so they went up and just sprayed inside the can hole. And then we started pulling ceilings. And at that point we had fire from about here all the way to the back.
Yeah, you can see how charred the OSB on the roof is.
Yeah, and so you can see it's charred way back up under there.
We're lucky we didn't lose the building.
Yeah,
Right?
I think so, yeah. And I don't know why. We have a firewall here, but this piece is gone.
Yeah.
And I don't know if us spraying knocked that out.
Right.
Or if something else took that out. I don't know, but it's gone. Your firewall's intact that way, which that was a huge help to us.
Yeah.
Because see, so the fire didn't spread it all that way. At first, it was so smoky and so hot in here, we didn't even see it. So we instantly made access into that unit and pulled some ceiling. And we saw the fire, right as soon as we started pulling ceiling on the other side of the wall, we saw the firewall. So we stopped. We said, hey, sweet, we have a firewall. We'll just come back in. And so then we came back in, and by the time we came back in, the other crew had chased it to about here, and it really got most of it. This stuff all just went out once we got the other stuff out. And then we chased it in there a little bit, and got it out in there. So, yep. So beware of that unit right there. There's an air handler unit right above us. It's leaning anyway. So I don't think it's gonna fall, but I don't want to really find out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so it's leaning pretty good. So anyway, yep.
Thanks so much for everything.
I'm glad to help.
Thanks so much.
So the one thing you probably want to do is get an electrician over here.
Make sure
Because
everything's
all
cut.
the circuits, so I've shut off all the breakers, but where you've got, I don't know which one's your main wires going over, if any's burns to these other units from, because you've got a panel over here and a panel over there. I would assume that anything on that side of the firewall would probably be pretty safe.
Yeah.
But anything on this side, I don't.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but it's best thing to have an electrician come over before you start turning power on, just to isolate things.
Yeah. So I don't know which. I'm guessing he was talking about that bedroom.
Because that has a yellow bag on it.
And there was a bunch of bags right by the door, right where we pulled out an installation. And so we threw it on the bed and we just pushed the bed over, so everything didn't get buried so much. But I didn't know what they meant about yellow bag. So I didn't know.
I think that yellow bag is probably what he's talking about.
I didn't. And like there was a row of shoes and all of those bags were kind of on the floor with them. So I didn't know.